Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we charter a boat out on the beautiful Lake St. Clair, get up close to sea life at the aquarium in Auburn Hills, and then we head back to Lake St. Clair for some more fun out on the water, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
One of the gems in Macomb County is Lake St. Clair. It is the perfect lake for the huge boating community in Metro Detroit, but it's also the perfect lake for fishing. And we're going to do some charter fishing today with Fish Head Sport Fishing. So come on, let's head out on the lake. Hi, Joel.
Hi.
All right.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm excited to go out and catch some
Muskies.
muskies.
Yeah, we're looking for a 50-incher today.
It'll
50
be as big
incher,
as
30
me.
pounds.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
maybe about that tall.
All right. How many people can you have on board? You think
Up
out
to 6
fishing?
people.
6 people.
I grew up on Lake St. Clair, so I've been fishing muskies for over 30 years as a kid. This being a sport fishery for us, we don't keep muskies for eating purposes. What we do is we catch them for the chance of catching a 30-pound muskie or bigger, and then we release them.
Now, this is also a good lake for bass fishing, too.
Outstanding,
Do
incredible.
people keep those, or is that sport?
There are
or?
some people that do keep smallmouth bass, so it's a good alternative when, you know, say perhaps people aren't catching perch or walleyes, which are the most sought
Walleye,
after.
those are the most sought after. And so
Per
those
table, there's 4 to 10 million walleyes that swim through the Detroit River in the springtime. April to June is outstanding walleye fishing for us. The perfect day for me is this, what we have right here, maybe even a little chop. Now we're talking about musky conditions here.
What's the most fish you've caught in a day out here on one of your excursions?
Muskie fishing?
Yeah.
We had a day last year that we had 45 muskies in one day.
45.
45 muskies, yeah.
Wow.
The lake is very healthy. You
Yeah.
know, this is a world-class fishery. This pattern is called a walleye. As you can see, it looks like a natural walleye. And when we put it in the water, you can see how that bait moves. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go.
Okay, so so it's even in there
Yes.
swimming just like
That's
a fish.
exactly what they want right there. There you go. Fish on it.
Wow, wow.
Okay, you
Oh,
ready?
I don't know.
Let's get your burberries down there. All right, you ready? It's the first time that I've ever seen them on my boat. So let's do this. Let's lift up. Noon. All right, now start reeling on your reel.
Let's not.
And then we're gonna lower it. We're gonna lower it as we start cranking. So do this. Keep reeling. Keep reeling.
Oh my goodness, I can see it.
Lift it up. Pull it up.
Okay,
pull it
so
up,
I'm
pull
pulling
it up.
them up.
Noon. Let's get it to 12 o'clock. All right, now start reeling. Reel. Okay, you just stay right there. Keep that rod right over the top of my head.
Okay.
Okay, keep coming. Keep coming. All right. There's your first
I
muskie.
did it! Wow, look at the size of him. He's huge.
That's not even a big one.
Oh my goodness.
That's not even a big one, Veronica.
Look at his teeth.
Yep. All right, let's step back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get them undone. We've
Oh
watched.
my gosh, that's so exciting. I am such a thrill.
There
So
you
my
go.
first muskie ever out on Lake St. Clair did not take long thanks to the expertise of Joel here in Fish Heads. And look at that.
And what we'll do is we're just gonna go ahead and release her.
All right.
And you can wash your hand off in the tank here.
Okay.
She's gone. That's how fast she's gone already.
That's a big fish.
That's a big fish for most people.
Yeah.
When we talk muskies, generally we're talking fish that are over 45 inches to 55 inches
All right,
in
I'm
some
ready.
cases.
I'm ready.
Good. Let's pay attention to that strain and make sure we concentrate on this area here, okay? There we go. We got him. There's your second muskie right
All right. Holy cow.
there. See how many rows of teeth he
Oh,
has?
yeah.
See him up on the
All
top there?
those, right.
Yep. So we'll just let this guy go. And it's gone that quick.
So would you say that a fishing excursion on Lake St. Clair is worth a trip from out of state?
By all
Worth it?
means.
Yeah.
With it being a world-class fishery, I've had customers from as far as
Yeah.
Maine to Alaska. I know in one particular case, I had a gentleman that was coming from Texas specifically to fish on Lake St. Clair for
Wow.
one day for muskies.
Okay.
And his goal was to catch a 50-incher.
Did
Talk
he do
about
it?
a little pressure, right? You know, talk about a little pressure. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We actually caught
great. That's great.
we caught 2 50-inchers that day. One of the very cool places on Lake St. Clair is the lighthouses. There was a conservation effort to rebuild them. So I think it's a cool thing for us to go and take a look at.
Gary, you want to save this lighthouse. What makes it so special?
These lights were built in 1859. If to put that in perspective,
Yeah.
that's before Abe Lincoln was president, before the Civil War.
Okay,
before,
that does put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Wow. This one has already, you've done a lot of work on this one already,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, we spent $900,000 restoring, fixing the foundation, the seawall. The lantern room was redone, refurbished.
That back one there, you're working on restoring that one as well?
Yes, that one we had some tuck pointing work done, brickwork done. We spent $60,000 on it last year. We need about $200,000 to upright it and recast the landing room. Our organization is Save Our South Channel Lights. Our website is soschannellights.org. There you can find out about fundraisers. We can buy memberships. We can buy your merchandise, what have you.
I heard too, you do host weddings out here and just.
We've had
really
8 weddings on the island.
Wow, okay. Oh my. Oh, look at the beautiful staircase. Well, I can see that this would be a nice spot for a wedding. It's something so romantic.
It's quaint, unique.
So this is a nice, beautiful landing here.
It's a very
Great view.
beautiful landing. You get to see the front light from here.
The front light, that's what it's called. You know, it's amazing too when you think back about how this was all built in 1859. They had to bring it out brick by brick
Right.
and just all the manpower that went into this.
It's something that just people are drawn. Straight out that way is Detroit, and right over to the left is Canada.
That's Detroit, that way is Canada. Well, Gary, I want to thank you so much for giving me a tour of the
My pleasure.
island here and showing me all the great work you've done in restoring the lighthouse.
Thank you.
And Joel, I want to thank you for taking me out. I caught my first muskie today, and you can have all this fun out on Lake St. Clair. You can book a charter with Captain Joel from Fishhead Sport Fishing, and you can come out here and take a tour and learn about the lighthouses. All this and more at Lake St. Clair in the D. I'm in Auburn Hills at the Great Lakes Crossing Outlets, but I'm not here to shop. I'm here to go on a journey under the sea at the Michigan Sea Life Aquarium. So I'm in front of the green screen and they're taking my picture up there. It's all populated with fish like I'm under the sea. This is how you kick off the tour. So you get your picture taken, you watch a video, and then you come into this and you're immediately immersed. Like, you hear the sounds of water. If you want to find out about something, they have these nice exhibits, little touch screens here. You find out what's swimming around. So the aquarium makes one big loop around, and it takes about 60 to 90 minutes to make it through. But what's really neat is along the way, they have all these little nooks and crannies, all these little caves, and all these fun things for you to crawl through, like this, and you can get totally immersed in it. And I'm looking, I heard there's a turtle in here, there's all the fish in here. Fun for big kids and little kids. And look at this, these are the seahorses. They're just beautiful creatures. And what's really interesting is that the males carry the babies. So if you want to get immersed on a larger scale, they've got this area called the shoaling ring, and they've got all these fish that just swim around naturally. They've got lobsters and crabs that are crawling around on the bottom. You just kind of sit here and be like you're inside of the aquarium.
We've got about 25 tanks in total.
Oh, okay.
One of our biggest, kind of our highlight is our 120,000 gallon ocean tank.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
really incredible. I mean, it has a 180-degree tunnel that you walk through. Right now we are standing in it's called our shark shipwreck. The tanks here are just gorgeous. The fish are bright and beautiful.
I like this, it magnifies the fish.
Yep,
This
it
one's
does.
up.
Yeah, we've got some lionfish in here.
And I see that there are interactive things throughout the place.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. We've got all kinds of fun things for kids to do. When a kid comes in, we give them a little dive book. There's different stations where they can answer questions about,
Okay.
conservation or learning about the species.
Yeah.
Then they get a little stamp in their book. If they complete all the stamps, then they get a little prize at the end. So.
So this is another one of your themed areas that we're in now. What is this area?
Right, this is called our turtle shelter. What it is it's kind of a traveling exhibit for us. So it's just a way for us to keep it fresh and new for people, so our guests will enjoy something new when they come back. This is the tunnel that I was telling you about. It's pretty amazing.
How many different do you know?
Yeah, we have over 250 species. We have 3 different sharks right now. We have black tip reef sharks, black nose sharks, and then a bonnet head. Those are really cool because they kind of look like a baby hammerhead.
Oh, here he
Isn't
comes.
that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do. We have talks and feeds throughout the day as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's one of our southern rays. We have a couple of real big ones, and they'll actually get all the way to about 6 feet across when they're full grown. These are our jellies. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? The thing I love the most is they're so iridescent that we have these lights. You change the color of the light and it reflects on the jellyfish. So
Oh, that's beautiful.
it's kind of fun, yeah. And it's one last look into our big 120,000 gallon tank. And
Oh, I love
It's
it.
kind of got that nice feature of our sea goddess.
Oh, how artistic. I want to thank you so much for the tour, and I'm going to
It's
go
so great for you to come out here.
learn a little bit more
All
about
right,
some of
there's
the
so
fish.
many great things to learn. You're gonna love it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, we have 2 species of stingray in this tank. Really interesting. So we have our cow-nose rays, which are these ones, and they're called cow-nose rays because of the shape of their face. Looks a bit like a cow's nose. My favourite ones are the southern stingrays, so these bigger guys down here. These actually get to 6 foot in width when they're fully grown. We also have a really cool green moray eel in here. Make sure you wave to him and say hi. We also have our black tip reef sharks in here. There's 2 juveniles that are swimming around in here. And sharks are a really important animal for us for our Breed Rescue Protect program.
And this is the area where you get to touch everything, right?
Yeah, this is our interactive touch pool. So the great thing about here is the whole family can get really hands-on and learn some really cool facts. This is our chocolate chip sea star, and you can see where it gets its name from. So it looks kind of like a cookie. So kids and adults can learn about how they eat.
This one is just
Yeah.
breathtaking. It's beautiful.
They come in all shapes and sizes. You can get sunflower stars that actually get, kind of like about 4 foot high. They're really, really big. These guys are awesome, and they're kind of like sea stars in that they have loads of little bits to use for locomotion. So if I take them out, you can start to see all his little arms there moving
they're
around.
starting to move. Yeah.
And so this is what they use to move along. Yeah, so you can touch him. This tank is one of my favourite displays. This kind of animals you'd find like in a harbour area, like resting in the kelp or under piers and stuff like that. The triggerfish in here, he's definitely got a personality. And when you have food, he'll like lean over and you can tickle the side of him. So yeah, he gets used to coming up and again wants some more food.
So what area is this? What kind of fish are in here?
These are some of my favourite fish. These ones here are called jackknives, and they're really cool shape and really different. So this is all tropical marine fish, so like warm, salty water. The other cool thing we have in here is our baby stingrays. These were actually born here at Sea Life Michigan. Like most of the rays, you can see this one's just foraging around for food. There's actually 4 in here.
So you start your tour with a video and you end with a video too, correct?
Correct. So one of the big focuses for sea life as a whole is breed, rescue, protect. So we have characters to go with these. We have Mia, our seahorse, Tyler, our turtle, and Magnus, our shark. You can learn all about the breeding projects we do, the turtles that we rescue, and how to protect things like sharks and the environment as a whole.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
You've
So nice
taught
to
me
meet
so
you.
much. Yes, thank you.
We loved it. This is our second time today. Through the whole day.
Oh my,
We've been here
really?
twice today, yes.
What do you guys, was that your favorite, seeing the sharks?
Seeing the sharks?
We've come here twice already now, and
Yeah.
we absolutely love it. The fish, everything.
We came yesterday while you were at work. This
Oh,
is our
yeah.
third time.
Oh, what goes on when you're at work? They're at the aquarium. And
Yeah.
so your kids, how are your kids liking it?
Oh, we love it. Every day we seem to find something different that we didn't see before.
Well, you can't get out of here without doing a little shopping. I'm going to take Magnus home. He's their mascot. And this is also where you can pick up the pictures that you had taken at the beginning of your trip here. And it's just a great place to take home some wonderful memories of your time at the Michigan Sea Life Aquarium. Say bye. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. See baseball the way it was meant to be played. Then it's time to fire up those engines for Cruisin' Gratiot. Take a ride down memory lane at Greenfield Village. Then feast your eyes on design and automotive beauty. Cool off along the riverfront during Detroit River Days, and car buffs head downriver for summertime cruising. Celebrate the red, white, and blue with fireworks above the Detroit River. And at the Stars and Stripes Festival in Novi. The Corktown Strut is Detroit's 4th of July festival, and Bike Safari is an evening of bicycles, beasts, and beers. Thousands of motorcycles roar into Hart Plaza for Motorcycle City. Then the Concert of Colors celebrates world music. Enjoy jazz, the blues, and vintage cars at the Paradise Valley Music Festival. Then shop the Ann Arbor Street Art Fair. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. Macomb County is home to the heart of the Great Lakes, Lake St. Clair. It has 31 miles of coastline, and it's dotted with all kinds of great little nautical towns along the way. And it's a great lake to play in, so come on board with me. So ahoy from Lake St. Clair, out here cruising the beautiful lake, enjoying this wonderful day. So much fun. The coastline along here is dotted with cities that are all, it's just like a big boating atmosphere out here, right? It's like a lifestyle.
Absolutely. There's a whole lifestyle that people that have never experienced it in Detroit area wouldn't even know it exists.
Yeah.
It has the highest amount of registered boaters of anywhere in the country. Besides that, there's other activities like sailboating, windsurfing, the kiteboarding where they have the big pontoons, and this is considered one of the best fishing lakes anywhere in North America. It's #1 for muskie fishing. It's just proclaimed as the best fishing lake on earth by the most awarded bass tournament fisherman,
Wow.
Kevin Van Dam.
Now, we're out here on a weekday, but I understand it's a different story on the weekends, and in the summertime, it's just
Oh, yeah.
the place to be.
Well, just in Macomb County alone,
Yeah.
there's over 60 active marinas. We have 15 boat launches along Lake St. Clair, the American side. There's everything for family activities to there's a lot of islands to explore, a lot of locations. The lighthouses have been restored.
If you don't own your own boat and you want to come out here and experience the lake, you can charter boats.
Oh, yeah.
There's places all along the
There's
coastline,
places
right?
all along the coastline where you can charter boats, and we call it our own Great Lake
Our own Great Lake.
Yes.
Yes, I would say it's
Yes.
right here in Metro Detroit and Macomb County.
in our backyard.
This is like a limo that we're on.
The boat we're on now is from H2O Limos, which, you know, it's a boat for hire. So you can rent the boat, or you can rent it with the captain, and we'll take you out anywhere in the lake you want to go. If you want to go swimming for the day, go out swimming. You just want to go downtown to a Tigers game, we can do that. We have a lot of different options with that. If you're having a birthday party, anniversary, family outing, whatever, there's lots of boats to rent out here on this lake.
So one of the great little coastal communities on Lake St. Clair is New Baltimore. They've got this beautiful main street. It's dotted with shops and eateries, and of course it all leads right up to the beach in Lake St. Clair.
We want
want to make this the destination. That we want this to be the place to come to. We're looking at canoe and kayak and paddleboard rentals coming into town for the spring. We're putting in 20 boat docks down here on the water. We're just on the move.
So this leads then to a public beach?
This leads down to the public beach. We have a city park down here. There's an outside pavilion, there's a closed pavilion, there's playscapes.
It's kind of what you think of like when you go up north to those other towns that dot the lakes. I mean, it's right here, but it's in Macomb County.
Just a fun place to come to.
Hey, I'm going to go into all these little places you were
Absolutely,
talking
I
about.
wish you would. I think you'll be very impressed.
Oh yeah, I'm going on a tour. Come with me.
All right.
This looks like a cute shop. So this is Celtic Sisters Candle and Candy Shop, and look at this display. Isn't this just the kind of candy display you would expect in a store like this? And all the candles they have for display here, all made in Michigan. Oh, and my favorite, a little bit of vino. Come on. Oh my goodness, this place is so warm and welcoming. The ceiling is a gorgeous tin ceiling. They've got brick wall in the back, and of course all the wine and all the accessories. It smells wonderful in here. You back here making wine, drinking wine, toasting to the making of wine, or what?
We are toasting to the making of wine.
Toasting to the making of
Washington Street
wine.
Wine House.
Yes, absolutely.
You're here.
And of course, what's a coastal town without an ice cream shop? But this one's also a bakery. It's Stahl's Bakery. Let's go in. Smell the goodness out on the street.
In the 1970s, some of the bakers invented by accident the belly button cookie.
So what's in the belly button cookie?
It's butter, walnuts, and chocolate. And I call it ugly. My doctor calls it decadent. And
That was the best mistake I've ever had. That is wonderful.
Welcome to the historic Grand Pacific House in downtown New Baltimore. We hope you enjoy your stay here in New Baltimore and enjoy visiting our former hotel.
So Mark, it looks like Little Camille's is one of like the happening restaurants in New Baltimore.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're so happy to be down here in downtown New Baltimore. There's so much going on down here, and there's more coming.
What kind of food does Little Camille's, what kind of food do you serve up?
Little Camille's is all about fresh product. We make our own bread, we make our own hamburger buns, we use fresh ground beef for our burgers. We make everything from scratch, and our goal is to make great food, great price, and great service. Our patrons come out, especially this time of year. It's comfortable to be outside eating and dining, and it's been great. We've been so happy with the response from everybody.
And what I really like is you come out here, you turn around, and there's the water
There
right
it is.
there.
It's
Awesome.
right there.
Look at the people out here on a fall day.
I'll tell you, it's a great little waterfront town here that a lot of people don't really know or understand or have an appreciation for until you've been here. If you've been here, I tell you what, you want to come back.
Yes.
Great opportunities out here for paddling, canoeing, fishing. Lake St. Clair is where it's at. This lake is the busiest freshwater lake in the entire country, especially during the summer months, is because it's shallow, it's a basin, a lot of fishing goes on over here, a lot of boating activity, a lot of restaurants, a lot of places for people to go to. So this is where most of the boats and most of the marinas are on Lake St. Clair.
You paddle, you get out there and it's like walking on water, I
I
understand.
water ski, I canoe, I
You take
kayak,
full
I
advantage
paddle,
of the
but
lake.
again, this year I really got into the stand-up paddleboarding, and it is absolutely a lot of fun. And I can't get enough of it. I'm out on here, even the rivers, the Clinton River, closer to Harrison Township area. So you find that this has become the new crave, but also a great way to get a suntan.
Yeah. This is my first time trying this. I'm going to go out on the paddle boat. And I'm told it's like walking on water and I'm not going to fall, right?
She's actually doing pretty good for a first timer. I mean, with these waves the way they are, this is not normal for people to start on. They usually want to start where it's really smooth, but I tell you what, I give her a lot of credit, especially when she went sideways. When those waves are coming at you, that's the time, if you're new, you're going to fall, that's when you're going to fall. Good for her.
Oh my goodness! Okay, I was told it was a little rough conditions to learn and my legs were a little shaky, but I can see how it could really be a fun and addictive once you get it down pat. Woo! High five! That was fun!
You rocked it. You rocked it.
Well, I've earned my sea legs today out on Lake St. Clair. Did a little paddle boarding. Now I'm back downtown at Little Camille's and I'm about to enjoy some fresh homemade food, a good glass of wine, and I'd say it's a perfect ending to a perfect day. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to turn it. Always something happening here. You never know what. Hang on. Oh, how's that? Is that better? Keep watching it. Thank you.
Does that happen often?
No, never.
What I want to do, even to get more direct.